Despite the prices of just about everything going up, you can still get some very capable gravel grinders for less than £2,000. The best gravel bike for you will depend a lot on what type of riding you will do on it, but to help you choose, we've put together 6 of our top selection, including options for all-out speed through to those that are better for multi-day trips. These are 6 of the best gravel bikes. For many people, spending between £1,000 and £2,000 will be the sweet spot of performance and price, with good quality components and competitive weight without getting into the price bands where performance gains diminish. The first bike on our list is the Boardman Adventure 8.9. The ADV 8.9 is a hell of a lot of bike for the money, and it seems a misnomer to label this as an entry-level gravel bike given the way it rides and handles. The ADV is capable on both gravel and road sections, it's well spec'd for the money and is a great entry point into the world of rough stuff. With space for 45mm tyres or 42mm with mudguards fitted, hydraulic disc brakes, reliable components, well thought out geometry, and a sub 11 kilo all-in weight, this is all the gravel bike that most people will ever want or need. Now, the bike I thought I was going to include in this section was the carbon Ribble CGR 725, until I realised on closer inspection that the price had recently gone up and the 650B wheel upgrade now brings it over £2,000. However, I then realised that the aluminium version is just as acclaimed, quite a bit cheaper and very capable too. So here it is. Ribble CGR AL is a hugely versatile and superb value bike for everything from gravel bashing to cyclocross and road commuting. In fact, the CGR bit of the name stands for cyclocross, gravel and road. It's available in a variety of builds, but for pure gravel, our pick would be the SRAM Apex 1x setup with Mavic Allroad 650B wheel set, which comes in at £1,649. The Canyon Grizl is a gravel bike designed with adventure in mind. There's an abundance of mounts, including fork mounts, top tube mounts, and space for 3 water bottles in addition to that. Pair this with space for up to 50mm tyres, and even with full mudguards, you've got a bike more than capable of bike packing or the longest of gravel endurance rides. Despite the price going up in recent months, you still get a whole load more bike than from the other big brands. In fact, you can't get a carbon gravel bike from the likes of Trek or Specialized for anywhere near this price. The Grizl CF SL6 features the same frame as the more expensive Grizl models such as the CF SL8. In fact, you'll have to dish out £4,599 before you find anything with a different frame in the Grizl range, meaning that this is a great option for those looking to buy something that is upgradable in the future. This model gets a Shimano GRX 400 double group set with DT Swiss 1850 wheels. Neither of these are the lightest out there, but the complete bike still comes in at under 10 kilos, which is impressive. The Monsal 1 is Forme's top of the range alloy gravel bike with clearance for up to 47mm tyres, a carbon fork, a SRAM Apex 11 speed group set, WTB STI 25 wheels, and one of the most comfortable rides going. Others may come close to this on price, but the Monsal has one of the best frames in the market when it comes to balancing ride quality, comfort and stiffness. Also, the geometry works great on all kinds of surfaces and the paint job is proving to be extremely hard wearing too. We don't always recommend women's specific bikes here at road.cc, and many brands have stopped even producing them, as there is no reason why most bikes can't be unisex. However, the Liv Devote is an excellent option. The alloy frame and carbon fork caters for riders down to 150cm, and the bikes are well spec'd with sensibly sized bars, cranks and stems throughout the range. The low bottom bracket gives a feeling of stability on descent and makes it seem as though you're sitting in the bike rather than on it. The frame can fit up to 45mm tyres, which makes this a versatile machine that reviewer Lara found to be no slouch. Like the Boardman featured earlier, the Liv ships with a reliable Shimano GRX 400 group set and benefits from giant componentry elsewhere, such as tubeless wheels and finishing gear. Lara summed up the bike by concluding that those who favour women-specific bikes and want a gravel-focused do-it-all bike will love the geometry and confidence-inspiring handling of the Devote 1, and it's not bad value for money either. The Grail AL is, as the name suggests, an aluminium version of the brand's flagship gravel bike. It's designed with both adventure riding and gravel racing in mind, and we found that the geometry is perfectly suited to this and a lot of fun to ride. The Grail comes with carbon forks, mudguard mounts and enough mounts to suit the majority of gravel riders. However, if you're looking for more mounts, then Canyon's Grizl AL might be a better bet. The Grail AL range starts at the modest £1,499 mark and goes all the way to £2,199. We reckon this 7.0 model is the pick of the bunch though, with a price tag of £1,799, an excellent GRX 810 double group set, solid DT Swiss gravel wheels, 40mm Continental Terra trail tyres and Canyon's own brand seat post and cockpit. This brings the Grail AL 7.0 in at under 10 kilos, which is competitive for the price. Which one would you actually like though? Let us know down in the comments below. If you like this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe to see more, and we will see you in the next one.